Judge in Montgomery denies an effort to block an Alabama new hemp law that is supposed to take effect tomorrow.
The legislature passed the law in this year's session. Critics say it's more than just regulation. Our Brendan Kirby joining us live in the studio.
All right, Brendan, we're talking about gummies and liquids with hemp.
Yeah, that's right, Lenice and Cameron, and also smokable products. State officials say that this law is closing a loophole, but supporters of hemp products say that the regulations are such that most stores won't be able to comply with them and still stay in business. One of those stores is right here in Mobile. Canabama in downtown Mobile was the first hemp dispensary to open in the state of Alabama.
This is a pre-rolled joint, harmless. This will be, you will be a felon after today if you have this.
Owner Jennifer Boozer says it will be one of the first casualties of a new state law tightening regulations on consumable and smokable hemp products.
I'm going out of business. You know, we lost a lot during COVID. I lost 3 locations, and the financial devastation that COVID brought to a lot of small businesses. And so we were not in a position to take heavy losses.
Boozer says her business immediately tanked by about 25% as soon as Governor Kay Ivey signed a law in May requiring testing and labeling for all consumable hemp products and putting a 10-milligram cap on those products. She says it's the final straw in a series of setbacks that includes 7 burglaries since she opened in 2018. Boozer says a lawsuit challenging the law that a judge in Montgomery considered Monday is too little too late, even if it succeeds.
We will have a little more time to sell off our inventory and challenge it in court. For me, that means I'll get to hopefully get some of my money back, but it will not change my fate.
Even before the law takes effect, Alabama has been cracking down on the sale of THC products that investigators say violate pre-existing law.
This is a seizure of illegal controlled substances.
Alabama Attorney General Steve Marshall took a tough stance last week in announcing raids on several stores.
And let's make it abundantly clear, this is not hemp. This is marijuana. And when field tested for purposes of probable cause, THC levels exponentially higher than would otherwise be lawful under the Farm Bill.
The new law will hurt more than just Canabama, according to a survey conducted by the Alabama Wellness Collective, which is made up of hemp processors, retailers, and consumers. The group says it expects the law to make 84% of stores unprofitable and that it projects a nearly 90% reduction of jobs in the industry within 6 months. Kayla Bray, a Mobile resident who was buying a product Monday to calm her dog during this week's 4th of July fireworks, says she's disappointed Canabama will close.
I think it's really unfortunate that, we're attacking these markets, and it just leaves people in situations where they can't access the medicines or the things that they need to, live their day-to-day lives.
Montgomery County Circuit Judge James Anderson said that he's denying the request for a temporary restraining order that would stop the new law from taking effect on smokable and synthetic hemp products until the ABC board or the legislature offers more guidance on what is and is not illegal. The judge did say, though, that he intends to issue a TRO that addresses issues involving interstate commerce. He asked the lawyers on both sides to confer on specific language. Reporting live in the News Center, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.